My beautiful friends. So now that you've received your 2018 LifeBook planner and wondering how to utilize this planner to make the most of 2018, I'm going to share just that with you. So I'm going to show you how to master the fundamentals on creating the life you truly love. And how to turn your dreams into reality using this planner. So let's get right into it. So you have your yearly calendar, and then you have a notes page just right at the beginning. So some ideas for how to use this notes page is ask yourself what worked for you in the year 2017, what didn't work for you. You can define your version of success. What are your personal standards of success? You can even have your own personal mission statement. And then you have the goals that you want to complete. So these are lifetime dreams. So something you want to complete in your life. This is something you can always come back to. You don't have to fill it out initially. So maybe one day you want to sponsor an orphan, or maybe one day you want to write your own book. It's not something you want to do this year, but they're just lifetime dreams. And then we have our goal setting system. So that brings me to the heart of the Blossoming Rose LifeBook planner, and that is a strategic matter towards or like a formula towards attaining your goals. So these are your yearly goals. You have passion, your role, your ambition, your why, your sub goals, and then you have a deadline. So you can start off by stating your passion or your role. For example, you have a goal for your emotional health, your physical health, maybe your spiritual health. You need to feed your soul. It could be different roles or commitments, such as your mom, maybe you're a sister, maybe you're a wife, maybe you're a daughter, and you have responsibilities and goals. So you can start off with that, and then you can state your ambition. Now, when you state your ambition, be as specific and clear as possible. Define what your version of success will look like, or what exactly will you accomplish. Remember, these are your personal dreams, so not something you think you're supposed to do. Ask yourself when you're writing your goal, how will this make me feel? Will this make me feel fulfilled and fill my life with meaning and purpose? And then you have the my why. So this is to help you uncover your deeper purpose with your why. So the more heart and emotion you have to back up your why, the more determined you will be. If you really can't come up with a compelling why, maybe it's just not the time right now, or maybe you really don't want it. So some questions to ask yourself would be, what impact will reaching this goal have in my life? What value or benefit will it bring for myself or for my loved ones? So this why is your rock solid foundation to come back to when things get rough. So for example, I'm just going to give an example here. Your passion and your role might be your physical health. Your ambition is to be more active, and your why is to feel better, to feel more energized, and to build your stamina. Maybe you're feeling very weak. And then you have your sub goals. So that would be finding a workout routine that works best for me, working out 5 to 10 or 10 to 15 days of the month. And then if you have a deadline, you can write that. Or you can have you're a mom, and your goal this year is to be there for your kids. So you'd be spend more time with my kids. So your why would be maybe to invest in their growth and to be there for your kids. And then your sub goals could be like find activities that you can be involved with them, and then have a daily non-disturbed time for your kids. Or your passion or goal or your ambition would be your spiritual health and your ambition is maybe to finish one reading of the Quran this year, and your why could be to connect with God, and then your sub goals would be how often would you be reciting. Okay, and so the sub goals are turning your passion into action. You're breaking down goals into manageable steps. This is what it takes to make your dreams into reality. So make passion into action by creating manageable goals. Remember, these sub goals aren't concrete or the only list you will stick by. You can add or remove from your list as you see fit. Each time you identify a smaller goal, see if you can break that into more mini goals. And the benefits of sub goals is you build a constant sense of achievement, increasing your drive and determination. Now, sometimes just getting to write down your sub goal requires some research, and sometimes it'll be trial and error. If you don't have enough space, you can always add a post-it there, or you can use some of our notes pages that you'll find throughout this planner. Maybe you want to start a blog and you don't know how to start a blog or where to start a blog, so you're going to have to do some research for that. Okay, so we have 7 passion, roles, goals sections, and then we have schedules. You can block time for things for your great big dreams. It doesn't have to be, it can be 20 minutes a day. Maybe you want to start on your blog, work on your blog 20 minutes a day. So you want to jot that in. And then we have routines, which I strongly believe in. Routines help us make things work. So you really tackle the pain points in your life. So you want to ask yourself, what do you hate or dread doing? Or what are some areas in your life that are pretty chaotic? So how can you make it a little more smoother? So make it a routine to get it over with. Or you can ask yourself, how can I make it fun? So this would be more like creative thinking. Or how can I make things a little bit more smooth? So you're not sure every day what you're going to eat, what's for dinner. So maybe Sunday morning, you want to take some time out to do some meal planning. Or your daily to-dos. Maybe you don't like picking out your clothes every day in the morning, so you would have in the evening, you would pick out your clothes from the night before. Or the dishes are always piling up, or the laundry is always piling up. So maybe every day in the morning, you're going to have, you're going to load the dishwasher or unload the dishwasher or get the dishes done. Maybe you want to make it more fun by listening to a podcast. So finding a podcast that works for you, or even you want Quran playing. So whatever works for you. So to establish a routine, track it as a habit initially. You can stick post-its around your house. For example, if you're in the bathroom, you're going to brush your teeth, you can remind yourself, do laundry after this, or go work out after this. So I believe that routines and schedules provide you with a sense of ownership, order, and organization in your life. And that provides direction in your life. And then continuing with the routines, we have a monthly checklist. So what do you need to take out time on a consistent basis, on a monthly basis, for what matters most? Maybe you're lacking in your social life. So every month you want to spend time with a friend. Maybe it could be even like a coffee date or something like that. Or you want to make once a month, you want to do something extra special for your family. Maybe you want to freeze meals. Maybe you want to invest in your relationship with your spouse so you can have monthly date nights. You want to invest in yourself so you can have monthly spa days. Whatever works for you. So what matters most. And then you have your annual to-dos. It's a little different than the goals section. Those are goals. These are more of to-dos. So if you could look back at 2018, this is the question you ask yourself when filling this out. If you could look back at 2018 and be proud of the time you took out for valuable endeavors, what would it be? So maybe this year, you think it's very meaningful to go on a family vacation, or it would fill your life with so much fulfillment if you had an uncluttered space. So you want to clean out your house and get rid of things that you don't use or donate them. So you can start using the monthly note pages to help you accomplish those goals. And then you have the note to self. This is to give you the drive to make it happen. You can address your fears here and how you can overcome them. You can write reminders from your Lord. So this note is to clear your mind, convey words of inspiration or optimism, and to truly motivate yourself. You know you've got this. And then also the Heart of Blossoming Rose. It's a goal setting system. So each month we have monthly goals. So now that we've done the dream work, the yearly goals, we've powered emotion into those dreams and created actionable steps to get there. We can't stop there. Otherwise, you will wander through the year with a list of unaccomplished dreams. So every month you need to revisit the foundation, look at your goals, look at your sub-goals to get refreshed, reminded, and stay focused. So look at the goals, look at the sub-goals, and identify which specific areas or tasks you would like to focus on to get closer to that big dream. And remember, sometimes goals will take more than a month or less than a month. Monthly planning makes the goal setting process functional, actionable, and allows you to reflect on your path. You don't have to work on all your yearly goals each month, so you don't have to be working on every single goal. Look at your season of life. Maybe this month is really busy. Maybe it's the month of Ramadan. Things are a little different. So you want to give yourself some grace and understand the season of your life. Maybe some big event is happening. So remember, we all have non-negotiable responsibilities. And then you have your notes here. And then we have the habits or deeds trackers. This is something everybody loves. So first off, you can answer the call to success. You can track your salah. And then you have habits. You can track up to 10 habits. So you want to ask yourself, what daily habits do you want to build on? What is something you have to do every single day to work on your big dreams? So it's a place to focus on your goals through steady progress. And the benefits of these habit trackers are instrumental in encouraging you to work towards your goals to strengthen your determination. Remember, habits are very powerful as you can track your progress over time. None of us can really predict are we going to reach the end goal. Feel good about your promise and your commitment. So one tip I would give is start super small. Make your habits very manageable. Know that you could do it in the long haul, not something that you can do just for a day or two or a week or two. So if you want to work out, it wouldn't be, if you don't have an hour a day, maybe you can start off by working out 20 minutes a day. So you'd write workout 20 minutes a day. And then you write the W here, and then you track it every day of the month. Or if it's your blog post, you can track that. Maybe it's 20 minutes a day working on your blog. If you are a mom and you want to make sure that you invest time in your children's lives, you can say time with kids, and then you can track that. It could be the Quran. You want to recite a Quran this year. So every day you might want to recite for 5 minutes a day. So you can write Q, Quran, and then track that every day. So what is something you need to work on every single day to work towards your big dreams? So this is extremely helpful. And then we have a notes section, and then we have the monthly layout. And then we have the weekly layout. So we have some space on the top where you can jot down some notes. And then we have every week we have some inspiration. And then you have your ambitions for the week. So you can look back at your monthly goals and see what you need to break down into further mini goals to see what you will be focusing on this week. So, or some things you need to focus on this week, but you don't know when exactly it's going to happen. And then each day, look at your weekly plan. What do you need to focus on this week? The first two boxes are slightly larger, and you can use these boxes to prioritize your day. Maybe it's some appointment, maybe it's a must do. And then we have unshaded and shaded portions. And the reason that is so that you can track multiple facets of your life. So maybe you want to do time blocks, morning, afternoon, evening, or 9 to 12, 3 to 5. Or who are you tracking in your life, or the different roles. In the house, I have to make sure that the laundry's done today. Maybe I'm a student. What's my assignments for the day? So you can use that. Or the people in your life. Maybe you're keeping your this planner, you're using it to track the different people in your life. So we have that. We have the monthly layout. This comes in, again, 4 different colors. We have it in pink, and then we have March, which is in green, and then we have April, which is in purple. So this continues throughout the year. So, and then another thing you want to do is schedule perpetual events. So maybe there's an anniversary this month, or there's Ramadan. So you want to jot that in. And if there's any prep work, I'd advise you to go back to the notes section and fill it in here. What do you need to do for prep work? Maybe you need to get somebody a gift. Or write that there. Otherwise, things will be very chaotic. And then we have a Ramadan section. So pre-Ramadan preps, what you need to get done. Maybe you need to freeze meals. Maybe you need to clean out your house. Maybe you need to stack up on grocery. Then you have your Ramadan meals. Ramadan ambitions, they're categorized in different roles or facets: Salah, Quran, Dua, family, social, health, knowledge, charity, character. And then what's your Laylatul Qadr focus? And then powerful questions to ask yourself for each focus area of your life. You have a habit tracker for first 10 days. And then you have like little blocks, reminders for the first 10 days of Ramadan. A checklist that continues for days 11 to 20. And then days 21 to 30. And there's some inspiration at the top. And then we have Eid al-Fitr checklist. So making the most of Eid al-Fitr, how to make it memorable and less chaotic. And then we have a finance section. You can track your income, your expenses, your savings, and the zakat. And then your some notes section. We have some lined notes section, and then we have unlined. So, and here you can add some post-its or some stickers, whatever you feel best. So, if you don't have your planner to make the most of 2018, get yours today at blossomingrose.net. I'll put the link down below. So that's it for today. Hopefully I'll share a video of how I set up my own planner. Inshallah, see you soon. Assalamu alaikum.